Hi, I'm Doug Wysockey-Johnson. I'm the Executive Director of Lumunos. Normally I type my blog, but normally I don't have this large cast on my hand. Broke my hand playing with my kids a few days ago. So actually I was yesterday going to the orthopedic office to get my permanent cast on, and I walked and checked in, and everyone registers the same place, and then they send you upstairs. And I walked up the stairs and I saw that the area was broken down into various specialties. So the people who had back injuries were over there, and the people who had foot and ankle injuries were over there. And I looked around and I saw hand injuries, so that was my area. So I walked over to that waiting area, and when I got there I just burst out laughing because the room was filled with people who all looked like me, who were all holding their hand, who had some form of bandage or cast on their hand. And we weren't all the same race or gender, but there's something about having that same kind of injury where you hold yourself and you move in a certain way. And I immediately felt this bond with these people. In fact, I sat down next to this kid who broke his wrist skateboarding, and he told me his story, and then he looked up to me and said, "So dude, what'd you do to your hand?" And we talked about how we got hurt. And there was this kind of connection. This is something I've heard about other people who've had more serious injuries. My sister-in-law, for a period of time, had to go to a therapy pool twice a week, and she talked about the deep relationships that she formed in that time with those people who were also needing to be in that pool. I've heard cancer patients talk about the community that forms because there's an understanding of what that's like, or even other kinds of hurts or injuries. People who have maybe lost a child or been through a divorce find each other and feel this kind of connection. You know, I figure we need all the community and the connection we can find. This kind of connection, it doesn't cure our wound. It doesn't make my broken hand suddenly fixed. But it does heal us. That's the kind of community and connection that comes from finding each other who've been through similar things. So that's what I learned at the orthopedic office, and I hope you have a good day.